When Toyota introduced the 4Runner decades ago, they created something special, a vehicle that could conquer the most challenging terrain while still being comfortable enough for the daily commute. Fast forward to 2026, and the 4Runner continues that legacy, sitting at the perfect intersection of rugged capability and refined comfort. This is a vehicle with a cult following, and once you understand what it offers, it's easy to see why so many owners come back for another. The 2026 4Runner shares its DNA with the Tacoma midsize pickup truck, giving it that authentic truck-based foundation that off-road enthusiasts appreciate. But don't let that fool you into thinking it's just a work truck in disguise. This SUV wraps its capable underpinnings in a boxy, purposeful body that houses 2 or 3 rows of seats, depending on your configuration, along with all the modern convenience and technology features you'd expect from a contemporary Toyota. After a comprehensive redesign for the 2025 model year, the 2026 4Runner carries forward with no major changes, which makes sense when you consider how much engineering and refinement went into that recent overhaul. Sometimes the best update is knowing when not to mess with a winning formula. Let's talk about what makes this SUV move. Under the hood, you'll find a turbocharged 2.4-liter 4-cylinder engine that produces 278 horsepower and an impressive 317 pound-feet of torque. Now, if you're thinking that a 4-cylinder sounds underwhelming for a vehicle of this size and capability, the turbocharger makes all the difference. That torque comes on strong at just 1,700 RPM, giving you the low-end grunt you need for both off-road crawling and confident highway passing. Power flows through an 8-speed automatic transmission that's been tuned to handle both the demands of trail driving and efficient highway cruising. The standard configuration is rear-wheel drive, which keeps the weight down and improves fuel economy for those who don't need constant all-wheel drive. But for the adventurous souls, and let's be honest, that's most 4Runner buyers, a full-time 4-wheel drive system is available. This isn't just a basic all-wheel drive setup. We're talking about a proper 4-wheel drive system with a 2-speed transfer case that includes both high and low-range gearing. When you need to climb over rocks or crawl through deep mud, that low range becomes absolutely essential. The off-road capability doesn't stop there. Toyota offers an impressive array of terrain-conquering equipment. You can option your 4Runner with disconnecting stabilizer bars, which allow for increased wheel articulation when you're navigating uneven terrain. There's a locking rear differential to help maintain traction when one wheel starts to slip. And for those long, technical descents, an off-road cruise control system manages your speed automatically, letting you focus on steering while the vehicle handles throttle and braking. It's worth noting that while this standard 4Runner is extremely capable, Toyota also offers a hybrid version with even more extreme off-road features, including manually adjustable dampers. But for most buyers, the standard model provides more than enough capability to reach any remote campsite or trailhead you're aiming for. When it comes to real-world performance, the 4-wheel drive 4Runner gets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7.5 seconds. That's not going to set any speed records, and it's not much quicker than the previous generation's V6 model managed, but acceleration times aren't really what the 4Runner is about. This is a vehicle designed for a different kind of performance, one measured in approach angles and ground clearance rather than quarter-mile times. On the road, the 4Runner has made significant strides compared to its predecessor. While you'll never mistake it for a car-based crossover, the latest generation is notably more refined than before. The steering is responsive, the ride is controlled, and road noise is well managed. That said, this is still fundamentally a truck-based SUV, and it drives like one. There's a certain heft and presence to the way it moves down the highway, a ponderous quality that reminds you of its body-on-frame construction. But that's part of the charm for many buyers. This feels like a real SUV, not a softened crossover pretending to be tough. Off the pavement is where the 4Runner truly comes alive. The visibility is excellent, with large windows and a commanding seating position that lets you see exactly where your wheels are going. The steering is surprisingly quick for a vehicle of this type, making it easy to navigate tight trails. The suspension soaks up rocks and ruts with impressive composure, and the overall feel is one of confidence-inspiring capability. For those who need to tow, the 4Runner delivers with a maximum capacity of 6,000 pounds. That's a robust figure that compares favorably to competitors like the Jeep Wrangler, and it's enough for most boats, campers, or toy trailers that outdoor enthusiasts might want to bring along. Fuel economy is always a trade-off with capability, and the 4Runner is no exception. The EPA rates the 2025 model, which is mechanically identical, at 20 miles per gallon in the city, 26 on the highway, and 22 combined. Those are respectable numbers for a vehicle of this type, though not class-leading. In real-world testing, observed fuel economy came in at 18 miles per gallon, which is pretty typical when you factor in mixed driving with some off-road use. Step inside the 4Runner, and if the cabin looks familiar, there's a good reason. It shares much of its design and layout with the Tacoma pickup truck. The dashboard, infotainment setup, and overall architecture are essentially identical, which makes sense given their shared platform. But that's not a criticism. Toyota has done an excellent job with this interior design, creating a space that's both functional and comfortable. Storage is thoughtfully placed throughout the cabin, with bins and cubbies exactly where you need them. All the controls fall easily to hand for the driver, with a logical layout that doesn't require taking your eyes off the road or trail. The materials feel durable and well chosen for a vehicle that might see muddy boots and sandy gear, yet there's enough refinement to make daily driving pleasant. One key difference from the Tacoma is the available third-row seat. Now, let's be clear, this isn't designed for 3 rows of adults on a cross-country road trip. That third row is tight, even by third-row standards. But for kids, occasional passengers, or short trips, it's a genuinely useful feature that expands the 4Runner's versatility. And when you're not using those extra seats, they fold away to create a generous cargo area. Speaking of cargo capacity, the 4Runner offers 84 cubic feet of space behind the front seats, 45 cubic feet behind the second row, and 12 cubic feet behind the third row when it's in use. Those are practical numbers that should handle camping gear, sports equipment, or whatever adventures you have planned. Here's a fun feature that really embraces the outdoor lifestyle. The 4Runner can be transformed into a pseudo-convertible. Roll down all 4 windows, drop the power-operated rear window, and slide open the available sunroof, and you've got an incredibly open-air experience. It's not quite the same as removing the roof panels on a Wrangler or Bronco, but it's a close approximation that lets you enjoy nature while traversing trails without the hassle of storing roof pieces. For infotainment, the base setup includes an 8-inch touchscreen running Toyota's latest software, which has proven to be both easy to use and quick to respond. If you want more screen real estate, a larger 14-inch display is optional, and there's also an available 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster. Every model comes standard with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity, multiple USB-C ports, and a digital key system that lets you lock, unlock, and start the vehicle using your smartphone. A wireless charging pad for your phone is available as well. Safety technology is comprehensive across the lineup. Toyota includes their TSS 3.0 suite of driver assistance features as standard equipment. This bundle includes automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane departure warning with lane keeping assist, and adaptive cruise control with a lane centering feature. There's even a system that can detect if the driver becomes non-responsive and will bring the 4Runner to a safe stop if needed. The trim lineup offers something for different needs and budgets. It starts with the SR5 at $43,065, then moves up through the TRD Sport at $49,545, the TRD Off-Road at $51,485, and tops out with the Limited at $57,695. Premium versions of the TRD trims add features like faux leather seats, a heated steering wheel, and the larger infotainment screen. For most buyers seeking the best value, the 4-wheel drive TRD Off-Road hits the sweet spot. It comes with a substantial amount of off-road equipment without getting too expensive, and the premium version adds nice-to-have comfort features that make daily driving more enjoyable. Toyota's warranty coverage is competitive, with a 3-year or 36,000-mile limited warranty and a 5-year or 60,000-mile powertrain warranty. What sets Toyota apart is the inclusion of 2 years or 25,000 miles of complimentary scheduled maintenance, which is genuinely rare in this segment and represents real value for owners. The 4Runner earned a 9 out of 10 rating, and it's easy to understand why. This is a vehicle that knows exactly what it is and executes that mission exceptionally well. It's not trying to be the fastest, most fuel-efficient, or most luxurious SUV on the market. Instead, it focuses on being genuinely capable off-road while remaining refined and comfortable enough for daily driving. The fact that it ranks 5th among mid-size two-row SUVs speaks both to the quality of this vehicle and the competitiveness of the segment. It's competing against strong entries like the Honda Passport, Ford Bronco, and even Toyota's own Land Cruiser, yet it carves out its own distinct space in that lineup. The 4Runner's cult following isn't just about nostalgia or brand loyalty, though those certainly play a role. It's about the fact that this SUV delivers on its promises. When you need to get somewhere off the beaten path, the 4Runner will get you there. When you need a comfortable daily driver, it handles that duty admirably. And when you need to tow your weekend toys or haul a family's worth of gear, it has the capability to do so. This is a vehicle for people who actually use their SUVs for more than commuting and grocery runs, though they handle those tasks perfectly well. It's for the weekend warrior who wants a single vehicle that can serve double duty. It's for the outdoor enthusiast who refuses to compromise between capability and comfort. The 2026 Toyota 4Runner represents the evolution of a legend, maintaining the core values that made the nameplate famous, while incorporating modern refinements that make it more pleasant to live with every day. It's proof that you don't have to choose between rugged and refined, that you can have both trail capability and highway manners in one package. For those who value authenticity, capability, and Toyota's legendary reliability, the 4Runner continues to be an excellent choice.